What is up, guys? This is Hebs, and it's time for another Marine Corps Mondays. I know today is not Monday. Today's Wednesday. See, the reason I wanted to do it on Monday, but I was doing homework that was due for my class the next day, and I fell asleep and totally spaced out. Yesterday, I didn't do it because I just came home and crashed. So, sorry guys, I'm tired. So I'm going to go ahead and do it today. I know it's not Monday, guys, but I thought I'd just put it out there because I know you guys want to see what I got to say, so I thought I'd get it out there for you guys to watch. Thing is here, this week's Marine Corps talk will be what I expect from boot camp. Now, regarding boot camp, I expect it to be hard. I don't think it's changed a whole lot from when my dad was in to now. Sure, cussing's a lot more down, so I don't expect a whole lot of cussing. Apparently, the reason there's not a whole lot of cussing in the Marine Corps anymore is because recruits' parents or mommies bitched too much to their congressman and said, "Oh, the Marines are cussing at my little boy." Oh, grow up, fucker. Like, seriously. So, bullshit like that, I don't expect to see that. I do expect to get yelled at. Everyone gets yelled at least once in boot camp. And if you're the Gomer Pyle from your platoon, and trust me, if any of you seen Full Metal Jacket, you know what I mean by Gomer Pyle, then you're going to get yelled at a lot more. So I expect at least one Gomer Pyle in my group that's going to fuck us over. When it comes to physical fitness-wise, or like PT-wise, I expect it to be hard, but also not super hard. I think the thing that makes it hard is that people don't go to boot camp prepared. The fact that if you don't go to boot camp prepared, you're risking like really low scores for your PFT right out of boot camp, because the higher the PFT score, the better it looks for when you get promotion to Lance Corporal. And you don't want to, have a bad PFT. And that's one thing, but also if you don't go to boot camp prepared mentally as well, you're going to go there and you're going to like literally break so quickly that you're going to question why you're being there. And if you don't want to be there mentally, then don't go. Because people who want to mentally be there and be in the Marines will go. So you guys need to understand that. That's a factor. Mental game is a factor, along with physical. Boot camp's going to be 13 weeks. I expect that. I expect the first 36 hours to be chaos. Like I said, my ship date is July 16th. Technically, I leave July 15th at night and go to the hotel and then get up at 3:30 in the morning. And then go sit at MEPS all day and wait for the bus. I won't go on base till between probably 8:30, 10 o'clock, because they want it to be completely dark before you go on, because they want to disorient you. So that is what I expect. I expect it to be crazy and hectic the first 36, because as soon as you get off that bus, their job as receiving drill instructors, now there's your actual training and receiving, but the receivers just deal with you the first 4 days, and then you meet your final drill instructors that will guide you the last 12 weeks to your graduation on Black Friday, which is the Friday of your first week. And then you get dropped in your platoon and all that. But like I was saying, sorry guys, I'm just tired. I'm just tired, guys, sorry. But it's like, you need to understand the fact that the first 36 hours will be crazy, because they're running you around, they're keeping you awake for till 10 o'clock the next night, because they're sleep depriving you, because they want you to completely be tired along with everyone else, so that night when you go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night, everyone can crash at the same time. Because they don't want anybody to fall asleep at 8 and then wake up at 4. They want everybody to go to bed at the same time so they all can wake up at the same time. And I see the purpose of that. Stupid computer. But I also kind of see a disadvantage because if someone doesn't fall asleep at that time, and let's say mentally they're still awake and they can't fall asleep till 1 o'clock, they only get 5 hours of sleep, which kind of sucks because your body needs a lot because you're going to be up. Christ, sorry. We're going to be up for 36 hours, so your body's going to be like that. I mean, I expect chaos. You gotta be mental. I don't really know what else to expect. I expect pain. I expect it to be painful. Not only mentally, but physically. Because boot camp, there are some things in boot camp. I've been down to MCRD. I've seen some of the training stuff down there that I'll be doing. And let me tell you, some of that shit down there is fucking ridiculous. Let me tell you. Climbing a rope is not the funnest thing I would like to do. I hate climbing ropes. Climbing ropes is hard as fuck for me. But they'll teach me a certain way to do it. Another thing I expect from boot camp is the food. Now, Marine Corps boot camp food isn't that great. It is not the best. If I was to rank the best boot camp food, based on what I've read and what I've been told by personal people who've graduated from boot camp, personally, I would have to say Air Force is the top one, or the Chair Force, just because all they do is sit around and watch cable TV. 2, the Navy. Navy does a lot of work. They got good food. Okay. The Army. Well, the Army is the biggest branch out of all 5. All 5, I am including the Coast Guard as well. So you got those right there. Because they can't give everyone hot dogs and all that shit. Well, they can, but that just adds to our deficit of $17 trillion for the national debt. But don't get me started with that. And now, then the Marine Corps food. Marines are hard asses. I hate to admit this. If you're planning to join the Marines, you will have a different perspective on life the rest of your life the day you graduate. You need to understand that when you go to boot camp, expect to come out different. Don't expect to come out the civilian person you were. Let's say I could be a gamer. I could be doing YouTube videos right now, right? You're going to see me now. I can do a YouTube video fucking in October when I get out of boot camp. You're going to see a completely different person on a YouTube video. Well, yes and no, but it all depends personally on how the person reacts to boot camp and how he takes it. Now, one thing I look forward to is the shooting. As most of you know, I am a big Second Amendment pro person for the Second Amendment. I also believe in the NRA. I am an NRA member, life member. I have signed up. So most of you expect me to enjoy the gun part. I do. My job in the Marine Corps involves guns, which is security forces and being a fleet marine. And some of you know, most of you know what a fleet marine is. They're the grunts. They're the ones on the ground. But other than that, the last real thing I expect from boot camp is, challenge. I'm very competitive. I always like to win. I hate losing. I've always been like that. If I don't do something well, I can harm myself. Boot camp is really going to break that out of me. I'm going to learn that it's not only about me, it's about a team. I know I'll learn that. The drill instructors grind you to be the best possible. And they hope that you can be the next generation of Marine. The drill instructors hope that you can be next America's first responders. So other than that, guys, that's my Marine Corps Monday, even though it's on Wednesday. And I'd just like to give a shout out to Miss J MP, who subscribed. She wants to join the Marines. I wish you the best of luck. Goodbye.